you stay when your partner keeps checking out mentally, emotionally, sexually?
If that is happening, there should be a lot more communication happening. It's very common that we are telling ourselves a story about our partner as to why he's feeling the way he is. This is a recent conversation I was having maybe a few months ago with someone who had a great position, and it was like a demotion of some sort. And so this individual was no longer, able to operate at his height, at what he loved to do. And so then I was having a conversation with him and his wife. I said, hey, I just need to share with you that you might be feeling that he's feeling a little bit detached, or even that he's maybe not finding you attractive. He might be a little bit disconnected. I want you to know that it's not you. It's that he's not currently operating at his full potential at what he loves doing. So what he was doing before in having the conversations he was having and building what he was building and editing what he was doing, all these different things he was doing where he shined and it was his expertise, he was moved to another position where now he's not able to do those things. And maybe he falls in love with the new position, maybe not, but it's throwing him out of sync. And sometimes when he's not able to perform at the levels he was and having those same conversations where he's excelling and he's getting that high at work, he brings that home and he doesn't know how to fix it. And I'm sharing that with you so that you know. He's like, oh, I thought it was me. Literally, she said, I honestly thought, does he not find me attractive? Like, what happened? And so then we brought him up to speed and we shared. He agreed. He's like, no, I don't know what I'm doing. I was really having a good time with what I was doing, and now they've changed it and XYZ. And so no, it has nothing to do with you, honey. Honestly, they started to have a conversation in front of me, like communicating back and forth, and then they hugged at the end. And so sometimes we have to be careful of what story are we telling ourselves about that individual, and what story do we think that individual is telling themselves about us, about you.
We've not been in that exact same situation, but we've got instances and there's been a disconnect, or it feels like you're distracted or you're upset. And I think that creating that space in which we can share without it seeming like an attack, we call it our daily debrief, kind of creates that space in which I can share. Is something off? Are you okay? I'm sensing that you're feeling this. Is there anything that we need to discuss? Because I'm feeling this way, or I feel like we haven't connected enough, or I feel like there's been less physical touch or attraction or whatever it may be. But you need to be able to communicate that in a way without it seeming like an attack, just kind of leading to the point where it's like, I'm trying to make this work and I just want to make sure that you're good. Creating that space is probably the thing that has contributed to our long marriage now. So it's normal to experience it, but I think having those difficult and crucial conversations daily will lead to more enjoyable experiences down the road.